Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. Just moving the microphone closer in and trying to whisper like Ted Lowe used to, if you know what a British snooker used to be. Whisper into the microphone because it's very hot and I need to keep the air conditioning on. My ear has made some slight improvement over earlier, which means that I can kind of hear in both ears now. Hear in both ears now, although not absolutely perfectly. Still much better, I think. And it's very hot here in Bangkok, and my apologies for mentioning that. If you're living in a cold country, I can only imagine. I detest cold weather, I really do, so I hope you're managing to deal with it okay. This is the Los Angeles Times expert level game. By the evening, I believe the 24-hour strike at the New York Times should be over, and so I'll be playing the New York Times game later this evening. But let's try this game now, LA Times expert level. I can see something going on with the threes, and so shall we jump into it? You know how to play the game, don't you? Threes. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. A nice article in The Guardian about old people. The very fact that you're watching this condemns you to, according to my the statistics that show up on my dashboard. Most of the people that watch this channel are definitely not young. Let me put it like that in a polite way. But I don't know why. It'd be nice to have more younger viewers. We really should have young people playing Sudoku. But the fact is that this channel doesn't attract many of them. Maybe we will in the future. Let's hope so. But anyway. Yeah, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, nice article in The Guardian about people kind of a certain age, retirement age, 60 and above, living new lives. I mean, doing new things, taking up swimming, taking up, I don't know, enrolling for degrees and all kinds of things like that, which is great. And I think we need to do that kind of thing all much more, and not be afraid of numerical age. If you have pretty good health, of course, that's the health issue is the problem, but if you manage to do a reasonable amount of exercise and stay reasonably fit, I think we are living much longer than we used to on average, of course, and that's a great thing. Right, anyway, it was an interesting read. You can check it out. It's in The Guardian. I see one blocking across here and one blocking across here, so that's going to give me a 1 in this column. What's left for this column? I think it's 2, 5, isn't it? Okay, we got the 2 blocking here, so that's the 2, and that will be the 5. Well, I don't spot anything else at the moment. And so, let's try going through bit by bit, shall we? See what happens. That'll do. 1's across here with a 1 down, puts 1 into that square. Sorry, my eyes went off checking things out there, and I'm now back to talking to you again. I think I've got something here. 2 blocks across here which puts 2 into one of these two squares, right? Blocking this way, 2 blocking this way, 2 blocking here, and 2 blocking here. There we go. That's the only white square in that column. Let's put our 2 there. Our 3 is actually done completely. I think I might have found something, but I don't know. I'm very suspicious about this square here, so let me check it out with you. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4 can't be any of those. It's not a 5. We've got the 5 up here. Now, could it be a 6? Yes, I think so. But can it be a 7? And my answer is no, because look, 7 blocks across here. So 7 in one of those two squares. So it can't be 7, can it? It can't be 8, and it can't be 9. It is a 6. I thought so. That's very unusual for me to find such a thing so early on, but very nice too. And immediately, because I've been looking at this 6 and 5 across here, and I've been thinking, oh damn, it's in 3 squares. We've got 3 possibilities for 6 and 5, but not now, because now we've got the 6 and 5 like this. So that means these 2 squares are a pair of 6 and 5 only. How is it going to help? I don't know, but hopefully it will. It means 6, 5. So that means, in fact, 2 and 7 block this square. So this is 2 and 7. That's 6 and 5. This has to be 4. And oh, I'm doing quite well here. Look, I just noticed something else. So we've got 4s in these squares. So this is 4s here, but I know that we've got 9s in those squares because I spotted already. So we got ourselves a pair of 4 and 9 here. Now, if we know that these are, I've forgotten, 2, 7, wasn't it? Was it 2, 7? I've forgotten now. Hang on. Hold on. This was, yes, 5, 6, yes, 2, 7, and 9, 4. This has to be 8. Okay. So we've got 2 in these squares here. We've got 7s in those squares. Down here we've got 7s like that, so that's not particularly helpful. How about the 2s down here? Oh, so 2s are like this as well. That might mean something later on. I don't know what it means now, but it might mean something later on. Back over here, this is 4 and 9, wasn't it? Yes, 4 and 9. So what are we looking for? 1s we don't know. 6s, no idea. but 8s we do, because 8 blocks across here, so that will be the space for 8. And now we can say this is 1 and 6. So we've got 6 is blocking across like this, 6 is blocking here, this will be our 6. And 1 blocks this square, we need a 1 in this row, like so, and the last number to fill in here will be a 5. So 5 blocking across here as well puts a 5 into that square. 5 down here, 5 down here. Here's our 5. Well, I'm glad I found that 6 so early on. That's really done me a great service, I think. We've got 5s down here. I saw something down here before, but I've forgotten what it is now. Is it 9s? No. Anyway, never mind. Forget that for a moment. Let's let me. Here we go. 7 across here. That puts a 7 into that square. All right. So 9 blocks down here. This would be our 9, and this is an 8 to finish the block. Okay. 7 blocks up here, so this is the 7, and it's a 2 that we need there to finish. So if this is 5 and 6, isn't it? And this is 2, 7, oh no, 9. Okay, can't do anything about it. Okay, can't quite get there yet. Here's an empty square you've no doubt been screaming about. Well, okay, calm down. I've seen it now, so let's put the 7 there. And let's say 7 blocking up here and across these 2 rows. So 7 appears in that square there. Two up here like this, and 2 across puts a 2 into that square. 2 across these 2 rows and a 2 up here. There goes the 2. Missing numbers from here are 1 and 9. And so missing numbers here are 4, 6, 8. We've got 4, 6, don't have the 8. 1, no, can't tell. 5, 8. Okay. What's missing over here? 2, 4, 7. We got one of each. 4, 2, and 7, like that. Okay, so the game is not over yet, but oh no, oh yes, oh no, oh yes, oh no, I've got a 7 here already. Sorry, where am I lacking a 7? Oh, of course, I've got 7s in those squares over there. Silly me. In fact, I'm going to go through the digits one by one now. Okay, so we've got easy to see now. As soon as you highlight, we've got 1 blocking up here. Sorry, 1 blocking up here and 1 blocking up here. So in the top row, here's our 1. Then 1 blocking down here and 1 across here puts a 1 into that square. We can, missing numbers here are what? 4 and 9. Yes, now I remember. So this has to be 6. 6 blocking down here, 6 across here. Here's our 6. The last number to get here is a 9, I think. 9 over here. Here's the 9. Here's the 4. 4 blocking down here is the 4. Last number here is a 5. 5 blocking up here puts a 5 into that square. The missing number here is an 8. 8 blocking up here and across here puts an 8 into that square. Across and up. So here's our 8. Okay, making good progress, I think. We have 3 empty squares in this column, which comprise 4, 7, and 9. We've got 4, 7 here, so that has to be a 9. So now we can say 9's blocking down like this across here. Here's our 9. We need one more 9, so 9 blocking up here and across there. There's the final digit 9. For this column, we still need a 1. Let's put it in then. 1 across here and up here. That's the final digit 1. We have 4 blocking this square here, so that's the 4. This will be the 6. 4 is the last number for this row. 4 blocks down here and up here. There's the missing 4. 7 blocks down here. Here's the 7, and this must be 7, of course, as I said earlier on. 1 number to get here, and you are a 2, and 2 blocks down, and 2 blocks across there is all I need, actually. Right, not much more to go now. What else is to do? Here we go. 1 number missing up here. I think it's a 6. And 6 blocks down here, putting a 6 into this square. This is a 5. That's a 5. Very straightforward. As long as you see that single, I was very fortunate very early to espy a single 6 there. And my eye was drawn to it because I just had noticed the others around it. And singles are difficult to find, but I was convinced it was something. It took a bit of experimenting to find it. Okay, I'll be back this evening with the New York Times. Bye-bye.